Okay, welcome back to Bounce Around Charleston. Michelle Leanne Robinson is the owner of Excellence Photography Llc. She does something very different and unique. She captures pictures of the elderly and those who are disabled to be a blessing to their loved ones. Welcome to Bounce Around Charleston.
I'm so happy to be here.
Did I say that right?
Yes, yes, you did say that. That's just one thing that we do. We actually do all photography.
Okay.
Yes, so this is just one service that we started offering, where I just know, just from years ago, taking care of my grandmother, that we didn't have any pictures of her. So that was a need. So when I started doing photography professionally, I was just like, okay, we really need to offer this service. We started in 2017, and this year was like, okay, well, the end of last year was like, okay, this is a good time to roll it out. And it's called Excellence Photography Llc Comes to You. And that's where basically we provide a service for the elderly and disabled people and people that can't get out the house to do a photo shoot because their loved ones would want pictures of them. And also they would also want pictures of themselves too. Like they may see people, you know, on Facebook doing photo shoots. They shouldn't be excluded just because they're homebound.
Yes. But you know what? You're correct about that, because on my mother's side of the family, we have pictures of my grandfather.
Yes, sir.
But I have never seen a picture of my grandmother.
Yes, sir.
And I've been calling some of my other family members to see, does anyone have a picture of her? And no one does.
Yes, and that's where I talked to the woman who actually did my makeup earlier, and she was like, basically before her grandmother, before she passed, she was thinking, she was like, maybe she can get pictures of, you know, her grandmother, but she never did. And so people are looking for this, like, okay, but no one really knows where to actually go to find someone, photographers that come to your home. So that's where I, you know, just came out with it, like, okay, let's go ahead and do it, to provide that special service so people can have that option to take pictures of their loved ones, and they can also take pictures with their loved ones, because we actually did two during the holiday where a woman had cancer and her family came down, and we took pictures of her and her family. And then also another woman where, you know, she was disabled and her family came down, so we came and took pictures of them, and it was a great experience. Like, I felt good doing it, and they were really happy. So that's what it's about.
And your photography company does more than just taking pictures of elderly and disabled.
Yes.
So it's like being an entrepreneur. You've got to think on your feet. You
do. You always have to think outside of the box. Always have to think on your feet. Yes, you always have to be thinking about how to make things work, bring more revenue in, cater to your clients, to continue to have them keep coming back. So it's always, your mind is always going. But you know what? It's so fulfilling, because what I do, I capture the happy moments, the weddings, you know, people that are with their families. We do family photography, graduations, things of that nature. So just like, there are a lot of photography companies and there are a lot of photographers. However, what helps us, you know, basically stand out is that first we have a guarantee that if you don't like your pictures, you can get them re-edited. And also we strive for excellence in customer service and also excellence in what we do. So yes.
If a person wants to be an entrepreneur,
yes,
what would you say to them to help them discover their gift?
Think about what they really like doing. Or just like with me, I really thought about what I really love doing and didn't really notice it until like 2-3 years ago. And I just was like, oh, you know what? I've always taken pictures, and I just really never thought of it as a career. So what I did, I researched. So I do recommend people research what they want to do so they can see what they can make. Also talk to other people in that field to find out if they can make the money they would like, what type of, you know, basically environment they'll be working in, clients, so they can know if it's for them. I also recommend you, if they have time, to maybe work at the place, you know, in that industry that they want to go in. So I do recommend that as well. And I recommend they research. Like I say this on my personal Instagram, pray, plan, and execute. Because to me, I'm a God-fearing woman, and I believe in prayer, and you need to plan. Like, I got my business plan together, just like I told you about researching, and then, you know, you have to go out there and do it. Like, some people just want to, you know, stay on like social media. No, you have to get out there. If you want to actually build a career with your hobby or whatever that you like doing, you have to get feet on the street. You have to do it all different ways, and you have to think outside the box.
Okay, so now Excellence Photography LLC is offering a new service. And tell us what that new service is again.
Yes, it's Excellence Photography LLC comes to you.
Okay.
And that's where we provide the service where we come to people, their homes, and also retirement facilities as well. So they can have their pictures, and they get prints with it as well, and it's very affordable. Actually,
and this is for the elderly?
Yes, for the elderly and disabled.
For the elderly and disabled.
Yes.
I think it's a wonderful thing that you're doing.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Excellence.
Can I throw in one more
Photography
thing?
LLC. What is that?
Well, I want to also throw out one more thing, because we do weddings and things of that nature, but we do two things. That's the second thing that we do for the community, to provide a service to give back. We also do something for graduates of any school, even if they get a certificate. We offer, because this is another reason I got into it, was because I saw how astronomical the prices were for graduation photography. So this is something, because I think education is very important, it can change your life. So we offer a 30-minute session for $50 in Charleston, where we will come out and they get 5 digital copies of the pictures that we
So you tell
do.
us the things you do are very affordable.
Yes, very affordable.
Okay,
Our is
Excellence Photography
affordable.
LLC, and her website, www.excellencephotographyllc.com, or then Facebook, www.facebook.com, Excellence Photography LLC. Instagram, www.instagram.com, Excellence Photography LLC. Wow, Michelle Robinson, you're doing a whole lot.
Yes, sir.
Okay, check her out.
Yes.
Coming up next, you're going to see something that's happening in the Low Country. Bagney Bradley taking us to another place. Maybe you've been or you've never been before. Right after this break.